Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Banshee Cup round number 5. We're in our second best of 3 of the day. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Team Banana. On the right, it's going to be Team Sven. And we got some housekeeping to do before we get into the draft here, so let's get through all of that kind of stuff first. For Tomb of the Spider Queen, this is the map number 1 in this best of 3 series. As I mentioned, our second best of 3 of the day. We'll try and do all 4, but of course, if we're feeling a little rough on the spine, then we're not going to push it too hard. Because we're going to push it hard on Tuesday for our subathon. Because that's going to be... I'm looking forward to the subathon. I've been so frustrated not being able to actually do it. We're going to be celebrating 3 years of full-time streaming, 4 years of Twitch partners. So I hope to see you all on Tuesday for that. But let's talk about this game series and such. We've got Tomb of the Spider Queen. It is the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3 series. All heroes are up and available. Fans at the top of the screen do not add to that list. They only pertain to the current map draft, so we could see Mephisto Hogger on future maps in this best of 3. There is a bounty system this season. It's a little bit different than last. The bounty system this season is going to be shares of the $1,000 pool. So if every team, or 4 teams, each complete 1 bounty each, they each get 25% of the $1,000 each. Heroes that can be played and won with Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Azmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valir, Kel'Thuzad. Zod. There's also pick a hero and win with these talents of Convection Kael'thas, Hunt Illidan, Nidus Zagara, Twin Blades Varian, Monstrosity Abathur, and Longboat Vikings. Stitches Alexstrasza with the level 1 Globe talents, Li Chen, no specific talents, just picking both of them. Triple healer team, no healer team, and Juice Pirates with the Lieutenant Morales backdoor. So that is the bounties available. If you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to drop a follow. It costs $0, and I do stream quite a bit. We stream full time, so every little bit helps us grow the channel, and you get another streamer in your repertoire. If you would like to support the stream further, it's always very much appreciated, whether it be bits or subs. We do, as I said, have little goals. We've got fun stuff, and you also support us with the full-time category, or the full-time push. Continuation, support, however you want to phrase it. It's early. Last but not least, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube channel. Metrics are always important, so I believe commenting and stuff like that helps us grow the channel. So if you're not if you're not subscribed over there, be sure to drop a subscription. That's another thing that costs you $0, and if we get to 1,000, we can monetize the channel, which means more Scratch for Bandit. So, Blaze Junkrat for the side of Team Banana. We've got a Lucio, Leoric, and Hanzo on the right-hand side. Alright. I don't mind the start of this draft on the right for Team Sven. They could literally lean into a Cho'Gall, and I don't mean that ironically. Like, Team Sven is like the one team that I feel like would play a decent amount of does play a decent amount of Cho'Gall. But they'll get rid of Jahan on the side of Team Banana. I don't know why my voice is so hoarse today. I literally didn't talk much yesterday. Maybe it's early, maybe, I don't know, but my voice is a little hoarse, so I apologize. We'll get all the fluids in our body. Alright, last ban, maybe a target ban onto a healer here. No, I'll get rid of Diablo, okay. Just don't want to deal with its displacement rather than a specific healer. I don't hate it. Both teams banning out a tank for this next phase. Ana's an option, but I don't know who you would nano. Granted, you could go Eye of Horus. We do see a decent amount of Eye of Horus. It's a comfort pick for Banana, but I don't know what they actually want. Oh wait, isn't Banana? Yeah, Banana's not healing. Banana's playing a ranged assassin. As Jean Lazelle is actually healing for the Team Banana. Last 2 picks on the right-hand side will need a main tank, will need some extra damage, or it's a hypercarry Hanzo. So you could pick up like a Thrall, Imperious. Thrall or Imperious wouldn't be too bad. And then you could go into like a main tank Burden or something like that. Maybe Convection Kael'thas. Maybe. I like it, actually. I don't think we're going to get Convection Kael'thas. This is, like, amazing map for Kael'thas to just pick up globes. Last pick on the left-hand side. Junkrat, the same situation. Could go into a hypercarry Junkrat. Could pick up the Thrall or the Imperius for a stab, but it's going to be the sustained damage Tracer. Makes actually sense with the Malfurion to go into that combo. All right, let's get into the draft, or get into the cast, and I will start us up a prediction. Thank you, Ashmantle. All right, Gamble's up and available. Let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our second best of 3 of the day. First map, Talking's Hard. Itrex will be your Junkrat for the members of Team Banana. BananaH on the Tracer. Jean Lazat will be your Malfurion. OK Mech on Blaze. And Johan Aya. You get 1 per series. We'll be playing the Garrosh. Nano, Hanzo for the side of Team Sven. We've got a Captain Rex Lucio. Sven to play Leoric. Arion is your Anub'arak. And Aether is the Kael'thas. No Convection, but it is going to be a target practice, Hanzo. Hey, Kel, good morning. How am I feeling after the shot? Yesterday was pretty rough. I did not stream. About halfway through yesterday, I started feeling a bit better. I actually checked my notes from the doctor. It's 3 to 5 days for the shot to actually really start working. And as of today at... Oh, wait, hold on. Leoric getting thrown out of position right there. At 2 o'clock my time today will be 48 hours. So we're still kind of on the it's got to kick in trajectory, but knock on wood, feeling a bit better today. Literally yesterday, I got up at 4:30 in the morning, and I sat in this office for about 5 minutes in complete darkness. I didn't start the computer. I didn't turn on anything. I literally got out of bed, and I was like, how's my back feeling? I sat on this chair for 5 minutes, and I was like, nope. So I went back to bed, and I canceled stream yesterday. And then I was very frustrated for the first half of the day because I was in pretty bad pain. It has to do with the way that they set my body up to actually inject into my spine. So the way that they did it, they had to kind of position me in an uncomfortable way, which I think then caused some slight pains, which I couldn't take any anti-inflammatories until about halfway through yesterday. Oh, I thought Sven was going to get away. The Pulse Bomb connects as he's Wraith walking out, and Sven will go down. First blood over to the side of Team Banana. What? Stomp and Chomp? What is Stomp and Chomp talking about? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Groundbreaker threatening Nano. It is the unrivaled strength level 1 for the Garrosh. Hanzo going into explosive arrow level 4 for a little extra wave clear. As I mentioned, he went target practice level 1. We can actually see really quickly what he's looking for. Tracer needs to get hit one more time. Junkrat, Malfurion, Blaze need to get hit, well, 3 times. But we'll check on that a little bit later if needed. Concussion Mine into the Anub'arak. Hope this shot works. Me too, dude. Me too, bud. After stream today, I'm literally just laying on the floor again. I'm taking it as easy as possible. Okay, whatever. You said talking's hard, but what does talking have to do with her boyfriend blocked me? I'm so confused. Johanna getting a little low here. Gets the toss onto a Nubrak. Aryan with 13 gems, very low. Good gravity lapse from Kael'thas, and that's enough room for a Nubrak to back away. Pulse Bomb onto Nano, chunks, but no kill. 10 regeneration globes for our Kael'thas. Netherwind, if I'm not mistaken. And turn-in does exist for the members of Team Banana. Sven with the little, let's see, 12. Nope, that's not enough. Still need a few more to be turned in on top of that. Because I couldn't see, you're just saying random stuff in chat, Stomp and Chomp, and I'm just gonna stop reading what you have to say. Hytrax is gonna be pushed away, or at least gets the concussion mine away. He'll be forced off of that turn-in area. 15 out of, oh, that's the 15 they need, actually, right? Yeah. Good Groundbreaker interrupting onto Nubrak once again. Sven, just trying to clear out this bottom lane wave. Blaze doesn't land the Jet Propulsion, neither does the Drain Hope from Leoric. Amp it up from Lucio as our Nubrak goes in. Gravity Lapse to connect as well. And Malfurion shall fall, but a big Jet Propulsion should set up a double kill for the side. What? How is Sven alive? Okay. Good Sonic, or good Scatter Arrow off the sidewall right there. It does look like we will be having turn-in. Sven needs to get theirs in, but it looks like... Nope. Garrosh is not going to be able to interrupt, and we get our first turn-in for the side of Team Sven. 8 apiece on our levels. Actually, just about level 9, so we're going to cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage healing experience looks like as Nubrak goes in with the Burrow Charge. Gravity Lapse to connect as well. But no actual kill onto Garrosh, just threatening his health bar a little bit. Leoric will fall in the bottom lane to Tracer Blaze. Well, we'll take a look and see how this top lane Webweaver push works out for the side of Team Sven. Nubrak burrows in. Indomitable activated by Garrosh. He does go down. Jean Lazelle very low here. Is going to get picked off by Hanzo. A lot of gems dropped, and Itrex tries to pick up the vast majority. The Death Wave comes through, and Hanzo with a beautiful... triple kill. Nicely done here in the top lane from Hanzo. Nano popping off. And this will be top lane fort to fall. Mid lane fort should take significant damage. Excuse me. And with these 10s here, we also have the Dragon's Arrow, Phoenix from Kael'thas, which does provide decent siege damage. A Phoenix that does something. Cocoon on from a Nubrak, High Five Lucio, and Entomb for Leoric. Meanwhile, that Webweaver on top, as I mentioned, gets decent siege, and they'll actually get a double fort phase off of this. 35 out of the 55 necessary. Actually, a little bit more than that, but still. Turn in. Only 9 are needed. Who's actually got those 9? It's going to be Blaze or Junkrat and Tracer need to turn in. Granted, a wave can be picked up here, and it's no big deal. Tracer will go into Pulse rounds. No Sticky Bomb, no Quantum Spike. We don't see Pulse rounds as often. Increase the bomb range and charge rate from basic attacks against heroes by 100%. Decimate Garrosh. We've got a Riptire Junkrat. Tranquility for the Malfurion, and a Bunker for Blaze as Lucio goes down, but Garrosh will be immediately traded. Cocoon onto Junkrat on the left-hand side. Blaze will break him out quite quickly with an Oil Slick ignited. I think this is a deadly orc in mid lane as well. Nice quick rotation into mid here. Aryan tries to jump in with this Nubrak and won't be able to pick up those gems, or at least I think he actually missed a few, but it doesn't matter. Kael'thas makes quick work of the Siege Giants in bottom lane. Sven trying to cheat a bit of death. We can actually check and see how much death Leoric has cheated. About 5 seconds. Oh, and Hanzo, I wanted to check that. Wait a second. Garrosh Decimate, toss, combo. Goodbye, Lucio. Nicely done. As I mentioned, I want to check the Hanzo stackage. Needs to hit Mouth once and Blaze 3 times. Doesn't even have the 30% range just yet. Still needs to get that Q off on Blaze. Oh, level 13's almost here on both sides. 7 to 6 in our kills. Itrax with the turn in. That's enough for the Webweaver phase on their side. 27-38. They should actually be close, if not having a Webweaver turn in off of this push. Granted, of course, that's if they don't die and lose a bunch of gems during this push. We'll see what ends up happening. 13 is here. Jet Propulsion for Blaze, by the way. Collision Course, level 13. Fairly common. That increase, by the way, Collision Course, it adds 458. The baseline Jet Propulsion damage is, like, really low, actually. It's currently 87. So Collision Course adds quite a bit. Quite a bit of extra damage with that Collision Course. You can see why it's such a big pickup and such a big moment for Blaze players as well. Nubrak being thrown out by Garrosh, Pulse Bomb connecting onto him. Another displacement from that concussion mine. Riptire from Junkrat will be summoned here. Might end just being used on the wave. A bit of damage on the Kael'thas. Jet Propulsion onto Sven. Leoric will fall as well. And this is looking like a fantastic Webweaver phase for the members of Team Banana. There's the back-to-back turn availability. The clutch will open up in about 10 seconds here. No one freed Harrison Jones, unfortunately. He's still just chilling up there. Bottom lane push continues. The clutch will open up in 1 second. 69 gems. Very nice for the side of Team Banana. They mostly need Blaze and Tracer to turn in. They'll probably need Junkrat or... Yeah, they'll need like a Junkrat or Malfurion. Malf gets his turn in. There's a lot of damage onto Johanna. The Garrosh should fall here. Nubrak, no! The Indomitable Dragon's Arrow comes through, but it doesn't connect onto this Garrosh, who's able to tap well. Cocoon onto Itrax as he is broken out, and Garrosh is not going to be picked off. Now, I do want to point out both teams have the turn in. Let's see, 20 out of 30. So they need just about everyone on the right-hand side to turn in. Big one is going to be Hanzo with his 9 as he's still trying to poke out here and there onto the enemies. Jean Lazelle getting maybe one turned in. Very important 1 gem to turn in right there. Very important 1 gem. Toss combo into Sven. Nice groundbreaker. Malfurion gets the kill. Garrosh splits away from the allies, not spreading the living bomb. Looks like our Blaze gets the turn in here. Is that enough? It looks like the math works out, and yes, Blaze has enough for a turn in. Blue Webweavers will descend once again, and Team Banana looking pretty comfortable here in map number 1 of our second best of 3 of the day. Alright, well, here come our Webweavers. Mid getting pushed in fairly far. 16 talent tier advantage also to the side of Team Banana. And this Garrosh is looking to run straight at the enemy team, but where's the allies around? Garrosh is needing to get inside the bunker. He will be able to do so. Pulse Bomb from Tracer connecting on the low side of this team fight. Riptire from Junkrat hits the beetle butt of a Nubarak, and that's really all it does. Jet Propulsion from Blaze almost colliding onto Nano, who's able to get the agility over the wall. Once again, I just want to check this Hanzo stackage and see... Okay, he's hit everyone at least once. Malf and Blaze need to be hit once to get that extra 100 damage. But this Webweaver in mid is pushed up onto the keep front gate, and then some. Bottom lane fort will fall to this Webweaver. Leoric has made quick work of top lane. And I don't believe they've got another turn-in available here. 16-29. Yeah, they're a bit off from another turn-in. Sven cancels the Hearth. Webweaver in bottom is still pushing up near the keep front gate. Seems like this top lane fort is the apple of the eye of Team Banana. Hey, Dan, good to see you, bud. How's the back? We're hanging in there. Better today than yesterday, and hopefully tomorrow is even better than today, and then Tuesday is amazing, and we have our subathon, and we have a good time. Taking it easy, and just trying to make sure that this steroid actually takes effect. Still doing my stretches. Walking Bandit at least once a day. The walking helps a ton. Trying to get my body back into walking proper. It's like if you've ever become conscious of your breathing and you're overthinking your breathing, that's how walking is for me right now. I'm constantly overthinking my walking because I haven't walked normal since New Year's Day this year. My Tuborg is still there. Dude, can I have one, please? It's 8:06 in the morning, but I could go for a 2-board. Pop that top. Tuborg is it's a Dutch beer, right? It's originally Dutch. The funny thing with Tuborg is like it's all over Romania. When I was in Cluj and stuff like that, visiting family, there's like Tuborg is everywhere. And I kept seeing ads on TV for it as well. We have Garrosh going down first in this engagement. Cocoon onto Tracer. She'll be broken out in a moment here. Lucio with the heavy caster push-up, trying to get that stun. Tracer Banana able to blink away rapidly. But it does look like this is going to be turned into the side of Team Sven. Now, I do want to point out, 50 out of the 60 gems were turned in. So Team Banana, they did lose their Garrosh, but they didn't really lose much gem-wise, as they're only 10 away from the turn, and that's a few waves. Danish, thank you. Yeah, when I was in Cluj, I would see TV commercials for Tuborg, but like I feel like Romania is one of the few places in Europe where I've seen Tuborg consistently. Like I feel like I never see it in Germany. I don't remember seeing it in France. I don't remember seeing it in Italy, Spain either. And my Europe experience has been anywhere from 2006 to this past year when I was there for Nations Cup in June. Holy crap, Nations Cup was about a year ago at this point? We're rounding a couple months. I just realized Nations Cup was like a year ago. Holy crap. How time flies. Especially when you're literally just trying to get through every day because of pain. All right, top lane Webweaver pushing in right now, favoring the side of Team Sven. They're going to get some damage onto the keep front gate. Garrosh taps well. They clear everything out. Blaze makes quick work of mid. Layout adds a little bit further. Sorry about that. All right. Both teams have turn in here. It's actually Blaze with the entire turn in for his allied side. He can maybe sneak low. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a lot of damage onto Garrosh. He needs to get inside the bunker. He will be able to. So Leoric uses Entomb. Bunker from Blaze. Some pressure onto the right-hand side as some frag launcher grenades do go out from Junkrat. And 20 talent here, fairly close for both sides. 10-7 in kills. I've been to Uganda, and it's there also. It's, like, I feel like Tuborg shows up in the, not the weirdest places, but it shows up where you least expect it. Because I thought, you know, Germany having so much variety in beer that you would see Tuborg there. But no. At least I didn't look super hard for it, to be honest. But I didn't see it in any of the grocery stores or any of the liquor stores or anything like that. Deadly Calm for the Garrosh level 20. Get stuff for the Tracer Cannonballs on your Junkrat. Blue Webweavers are descending by the way. Serenity, Malfurion, and Fortified Bunker for the Blaze. Right-hand side of the map is going to be with Team Sven. A little bit of NA lag there, sorry. We've got Buried Alive, Leoric, Mixing Fire for the Lucio. Rewind, Nubarak. We've got Flamethrower for Kael'thas, and last but not least, Bullseye for the Hanzo. By the way, Hanzo is still not done with his level 1. No Flame. We're just trying to figure out really quickly. He's got to hit Malfurion one time as the Bunker's summoned by the Blaze. We've got some scatters coming out from Hanzo. Webweaver through mid is getting decent damage onto this keep, but the Webweaver itself is dropping fairly low fairly quickly. Toss combo onto a Nubarak. Riptire from Garrosh, or from Junkrat, and Tracer gets the kill onto a Nubarak here. Sven, Leoric is able to Wraithwalk away. The Webweaver in bottom lane has crashed onto the keep here as well. This Webweaver dropping quickly, but this will be mid lane keep going down. Top lane fort should fall as well, and I would say parity on the map, but it's going to be mid lane keep and no mid lane keep, so it is going to be structure advantage, kill advantage to Team Banana. They're looking fairly good here. They had a bit of a wobble in the mid game, but it doesn't seem to have affected them too much. Living Bomb from that level 16 Ignite Kael'thas is applied, zoning Blaze back a little bit, but great damage onto the keep front gate, and this Webweaver will be cleared out. Are they going to angle dangle for a boss? So they have to know. They have to know. With a Nubarak dead for 13 seconds, there's no way they can invade this. So the best idea is get a turn in. I think this is the smartest call. Now Garrosh is going to try and delay, but I think he'll be too late. Might need to restart my game after this one. getting a little bit of lag stuff, so I just... Ooh, wait, buried alive on Garrosh. Bullseye doesn't connect. Tranquility activated by the Malfurion. We have Sven split from his allied side. The Phoenix from Kael'thas being thrown out. Sorry for my spelling. Don't apologize for your spelling. We do our best here. I was raised by 2 immigrants. I do my best not to mock things like that. That's just rude. Oh! Ooh, sorry about this. As I said, I think I need to restart my game after. Hold on! Big Dragon's Arrow followed up by a Sonic Arrow with the Bullseye, but Jean Lazelle is not dead. It's actually Captain Rex, the one to go down. Boss, as I mentioned earlier, was grabbed to the side of Team Banana. Riptire to the face of Aether. Will not take down the Kael'thas. You just finished the grand final. Oh, from last season? I just edited a bunch of round 2 and 3, and those went up on YouTube. I just have to schedule them. Garrosh will go down, but it's Tracer mopping up the fight. The boss is already working through the core shielding. Alone Kael'thas to defend. And this is looking like it's map number 1 over to the side of Team Banana. Team Banana find the quadra kill at the end, and they will take down the core of Team Sven. Map number 1. Split by Banana. Get it? Split by Banana. Get it? Actually, speaking of YouTube, I think the last NGS videos are releasing today or tomorrow. Let's see, YouTube Studio content. April 7th is the last Nexus Gaming Series VOD, and then Banshee Cup Round 2 and Banshee Cup Round 3 will go up, and I'll probably get Round 5 there as well. Obviously, there's no Round 4 because I did not stream yesterday because my back was hurting. Team Banana did win map number 1, so pay out the people for that. My points. You have 1 week off? Ooh, well, have fun. You know what? You have a week off. You know what we're doing on Tuesday, by the way. Tuesday, we're celebrating 4 years of partner on Twitch and 3 years of full-time streaming, so be sure to come by. We got a great schedule for the subathon. I am going to be giving away a mouse and keyboard from Corsair. We'll have 2 separate giveaways. AB crazy. We have 2 separate giveaways for the subathon. I have approved by my by my ambassador manager, so we'll have some fun with that. There's some bonus games. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. All right, you know the dealio. I'm going to go ahead and roll out the ads. We're going to get ready for our next map, so now's a good time to remind you that if you would not like ads, it's a good time to subscribe to the stream. We are pushing for Partner Plus. We need 100 sub points for this month of April, so every little bit helps us. And, yeah. You have 2 kids also. Then they can come to the subathon as well. Boo, back pain. What's up, Be Crazy? How you doing today, bud? All right, let's roll out those ads. All right, thank you all for chilling. Bandit, you good boy. Thank you, Be Crazy, for the redemption. I appreciate that very much. We got the bandit pets, we got the teeth cleaning, and we're here into Alterac Pass, map number 2. Map number 2, second best of 3 of the day. We've got Team Banana on the left-hand side, Team Sven on the right. Samuro, Chromie band away, Sylvanas, Dahaka band away. We've got a Diablo Brightwing on the side of Team Banana, and we've got a Hogger Johanna Hammer. So we're looking at a Protect the Hammer composition for Team Sven. Alterac Pass, a really good hammer map, just a lot of zone control and stuff like that with the hammer. I wouldn't be well, I mean, usually with hammer you see your rel, but do you want to go hyper carry hammer? You could actually, because like Staggering Blow, Righteous Hammer, Condemn, there's so many good tools to push back the enemy and allow hammer to just do hammer things. I do like the Deckard Cain ban. His zone and control is also really, really good with Stay a While and Listen. He's got Shapes. Oh, man. Love Shapes. Love, 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 love Shapes. Deckard Cain is one of my favorite healers to play. It's the reason I've actually been able to climb. Oh, by the way, so I was because I was laying in bed for so much of Friday and Saturday. I was scrolling through Reddit, and there was a thread of suggested YouTube streamers for HOTS. So I was like, oh, let's check it out. Immediately was all Twitch recommendations, so I was sort of like sifting through it to try and find like, does anyone recommend Bahamut? One person recommended me. The first response was, yeah, but his game knowledge is silver. And I was sitting there and I was like, this person has never actually watched me cast. This person watched me play either saw that I was at silver rank or saw me play at silver once and then made the decision that I have silver game knowledge. Because you know what, chat? There's completely no difference between mechanical skill and game knowledge. Those two things are not different at all. But what do I know? It's not like I got hired to do this professionally ever. Anyways, we've got a Sonya. I just found it really funny. This game knowledge is silver. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Anduin, Greymane, Hammer and the Johanna Hogger. I don't hate this whatsoever. They do go into the Greymane, so they get themselves another auto attacker. They're not going to go into Hyper Carry Hammer. The Anduin provides good control on top of the Johanna. Light Bomb, Hortapult could be a thing. Could see Holy Word Salvation. Granted, though, there's way too many interrupts between Spear, Polymorph, Apocalypse, potentially Gust. So yeah, it's probably going to be Light Bomb with like Greymane or Falling Sword Johanna or Hortapult Hogger. I have room where you can sleep and always beer if you like Thai food. I do like Thai food. I do like Thai food quite a bit. But as I said, I don't have a casual $2,000 just for the flight. Well, 1,800, but you know what I mean. It's expensive. It's expensive to go to Europe from NA. I mean, typically, like, that's the biggest cost, is, like, the flight. Because buying things in Europe are actually affordable. Big craze. That's crazy. You've learned a lot from me? That's okay. Because Redditors are all GM. I swear the person had a tag on their Reddit name as like Master Urel, and I was like, okay, sure you are. I find it so funny. It's like, oh, his rank is silver, so his game knowledge is silver. It's like, oh yeah, okay. All right, well, with my silver knowledge, we've got Team Banana on the left-hand side. We've got a Banana, Falstad, Itrex will be your Gul'dan, Johanna Yaya is the Diablo, Jean Lazelle is going to play Brightwing, and last but not least, OK Mech is on the Sonya. Right-hand side of the map is going to be your Team Sven, looking to take us to a map number 3, the Hammer. Nana will be playing Hammer. We've got It will be. We've got a Captain Rex, Anduin, Aether will be Greymane, Aryan on the Johanna, and Sven Hogger. Let's see what happens here. Gamble is up and available. Twitch prediction, will this be a 2-0? Will this go to a game number 3? Auto Attack Falstad, Echoed Corruption for our Gul'dan, Devil's Due Diablo, Slam Jam for the Johanna, Phase Shift, Hyper Shift. We've got the Advanced Artillery Hammer on the Prowl Hogger. This is going to be your Lightwell Anduin, Viciousness Greymane, and Zealous Glare for the Johanna. Hey, Ruxor, what's up, bud? Happy Sunday to you as well. Putting a little bit of pressure onto the Diablo as he fire stomps back onto the minion wave. Fairly simple start. Hogger's going to rotate up 1 minute mark, and he's going to be hitting this camp just as it spawns. We've got Sonya doing the same thing on the left-hand side. Slightly slower, but it's really not that big of a deal. Granted, Sven should finish this out faster than Sonya will because it's Hogger, and Hogger gets this camp really well because he's got the short distance bounce, and then he's got the nice sort of perfect bounce up against the wall. Meanwhile, Johanna over here is still working with the help of Brightwing. Hey, Kyle. Good morning, bud. I'm incredibly hungover after seeing Ailstorm last night. Oh, dude, I love Ailstorm. Pirate metal, dude. I bet they put on a really good show, like a really entertaining show. Like, there's bands that are just good live and on record, but there's bands that are good live because they put on a good show. I still, to this day, one of the best shows I've seen live is Rammstein. I've seen Metallica twice, I've seen Iron Maiden, I've seen Dream Theater, I've seen Kraftwerk, I've seen a bunch of smaller metal bands, semi-big metal bands, Cannibal Corpse, Black Dahlia Murder, etc., etc. Best live show I've ever seen, Rammstein. Between pyrotechnics, sound, the show itself, oh, Rammstein is like, if you ever have if you have any like of Rammstein at all, go see them if you have the chance. I can't recommend it enough. Thanks for casting today. Oh, thanks for being here, Yanthor. Good to see you, bud. That is not a bad, that's not bad conversion, fan. The massive inflatable rubber ducks on stage. That sounds awesome. All right, little leap of faith will save Nano right there. Some pressure into top lane. Our first objective phase is up and available as Hogger goes to grab another camp, and Sony will do the same thing. Have you ever gone to Aftershock in Sacramento? No, I keep thinking about it though. I don't think I can go this year just because spine injury, but yeah, no, I every year I look at the listing for Aftershock and I think about going to it. Maybe next year, hopefully. Right now I need to focus on body healing and spine injury stuff, but I don't think going to a metal show is a good idea for me. Or a festival that. I think System's playing in the Aftershock this year, aren't they? That was like the one reason I was like, oh, I really want to go. Itrex getting poked at here. Got our objective phase up and available. Looks like mid camp will be cleared out. 10 stacks for Falstead. Level 7's picked up on both sides. We do have that secret weapon for Hammer, or excuse me, for Falstead, as we do have Hammer activating that siege tactics, denying Diablo's Shadow Charge. Also, Hammer does have her level 7 hover siege. Oh, you get that many eggs for that much money. Sorry, I misread your message. My apologies. You haven't gone in a few years? Yeah, I had a friend that went many years ago when System of a Down was playing, and she was like, oh, it was amazing. I have friends in Sacramento, too, so like I could make it work pretty easily. Okie dokie, Mr. Bandit. Actually, funny enough, the price of eggs has gone down. I bought 12 eggs for like $6, and like good eggs, not like generic, like those fancier eggs. When you crack open the egg, the yolk is like it's yellow like the sun. All right, well, first objective phase looking to be channeled here by the members of Team Banana. We will have Sonya grabbing another camp for mid. Hogger already finished out his, so he'll Sven push up this wave in mid. As I mentioned, those 10 Talontiers will pop up at the top of the screen while we cycle through the other numbers. Diablo being bopped away. Hammer gets the counter channel, 9.5 seconds to go. Little fire stomp out from Diablo as he backs away. Captain Rex with the channel, and that'll be 30 seconds to go for Team Sven if they can. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Falstad's like, hey, I'll split push. I'll just do the split push thing right now until my team needs me. I'm assuming Banana has flight up and available. Yes, they do. Hogger's able to spin out of this, and alright, if they want to do something, they got to do it fast. 10 Talontier is here, and that might be what they were waiting for. Leaping from Sonya, focusing onto Anduin. The Apocalypse from Diablo does connect as well. Horrify from Gul'dan. Falstad flies in, looking for the flank. The objective phase will go over to the side of Team Sven, but they lose their Anduin. Is there another kill to be had? No. Diablo goes in deep. He's looking for more here. Fire stomps through the Johanna. And I feel like that was a little bit of a misplay from Team Banana. I think they really wanted that 10 Talontier offset fight, but it just took a little too long with the split soak from Falstad. It's not that big of a deal, but just kind of noting on all the little things that could have been changed. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, especially when we're casting and we can kind of see everything on the map and know what's going on. Gul'dan with 26 stacks on his level 1 Echoed Corruption. Napalm Strike was picked up at level 10 from Hammer. Really good siege tool. It's one of the lowest cooldowns without any augmentation in Heroes the Storm. If I don't say that, someone's going to be like, well, actually, Bahamut, if you take this level 20, you can get down to like 0 seconds on this talent. But without any augments, one of the lowest heroic cooldowns in the game at 6 seconds. Mid 4. Oh, Bless Shield goes in. Light Bomb as well. Huge damage onto Team Banana. Leap in from Sonya creates a little bit of space, but the Gust from Falstad might actually be the answer in this moment. Chastised from Anduin going out. Johanna Yaya very low. Sonya wants to get out of here as Aether throws a few more auto attacks in. It's a 1-for-2 trade. Diablo, I'm not sure about that engagement. Able to utilize a minion to back away. Fire stomps out. And this is Shadow Charge, auto attack, Diablo. I mean, he's got the Sacrificial Soul level 4. And he's got that Malevolence level 7, so that's probably why we're seeing him be a little bit more aggressive with those Shadow Charges, dangling and angling for that 40 armor when he lands the collision. What's up, Vandomize? What is it called when I'm not good in spelling? And it's not education? I mean... I don't know, I wouldn't say dyslexia, because, like, at least in my experience, dyslexia is seeing something different than what is actually there. So, like, I have what's called word dyslexia. I see the word normally. Nice flight from Banana right there. I see the word normally, but my brain rearranges letters in between. So a good example was... someone said no more dreams, and I read no more drama. So it's like simple words get changed. Now my older brother, his dyslexia is way worse. We were driving one time and he was like, "Hey Christopher, why is the license plate in front of us upside down and backwards?" Like, he actually sees, like, he's got it way worse than me, where he sees like hieroglyphics almost. For me, I see the wrong word and then I have to reread it. So sometimes I'll read messages and be like, that makes no sense. Then I go back and read it and it's like, oh, okay, yeah. I'd say grammar's kind of close. Don't sweat it, English is hard. English is very hard. English is very, very, very hard. I've speaked it my entire life and I don't do it right. I can read, but I'm not good at spelling. Same. Absolutely same, bud. There's times when I'm not ashamed of it. There's times when I Google words to make sure I'm spelling them right. But granted, I will say this. I didn't have the best baseline education in Metro Detroit, so there is that too. So I mean, you know, it's a little bit of everything. You just try and do your best out there in the world. Upside down and backwards, just reading in a spicy mode. I'm just nearsighted. I have opposite eyes. One of my eyes is positive and one of my eyes is negative. So technically I don't need glasses right now, but as the ophthalmologist said, if I don't wear glasses, it'll rapidly decline. It'll decline faster because the eyes are constantly fighting against each other. Like, one eye sees better far and one eye sees better near. Boston top lane will be grabbed. Boston bottom lane is traded as well. 16 talent here on both sides. Second objective phase is being channeled. We know this because there's 40 seconds of channel time necessary. Also, there are 1, 2, 3 jailers. First objective has 2, second objective has 3, and third onward has 4 jailers to defend. Overpower, Shadow Charge, Sven getting a phase shift from Brightwing. The Boston bottom lane was cleared out. Big leap in from Sonya with the Apocalypse afterwards. The Light Bomb's going to be the answer from the Sonya, as we do have a Horrify from the Gul'dan. Currently, Sonya a little bit low, and we do have a Curse Bullet connecting into the Diablo, but this is going to be disengage from Team Banana. They will not lose anyone. Boston top lane, as I mentioned, got some decent value here. Mid lane seems to be the main pressure. But I mean, if people want to come into my stream and practice their English a little bit, I do my best not to flame or do anything like that. We're all trying to learn. Ooh, eye tracks, goodbye. Greymane goes in and finds that kill onto Gul'dan. We've got a very low Diablo, and he's going to be crashed into by this hammer and such. Is this game winning potential? Typically, no with one keep down. Falstad's already managing bottom. Top lane is still fairly far back, and there's still a fort. They want another keep here, but I don't think they get it. Vandar Stormpike clears out the... Oh, wait, hold on, Shock. Okay. Sonya leaps in, trying to slow down the enemy, but this is going to be double keep achieved by the side of Team Sven. And Team Sven, I don't think they can end here. They're pushing up waves, and I think that's all they can do. Maybe get the top lane for it. This is a massive objective phase for Team Sven, and Team Banana looking like they don't have an answer. It just seems like anything they throw at Team Sven is not working out. Diablo tries to make an overpower happen right there. The Leap of Faith saves the phase shift for Brightwing is not in time, and Diablo goes down. Oh. The light is starting to fade on the side of Team Banana in this map number 2. As Falstad is back in the mix. Level 20 is almost here, faster for Team Sven as they picked up a few later game kills. Falstad, is he going to look for a flank gust? I'd hope not so. When you speak English, it's okay? Oh, dude, writing English and speaking English are two completely different things. I absolutely would agree with that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I think, like, grammar is probably the right answer to your question earlier. At least for me, I always found speaking a language way easier than learning how to read and write it. But I think that's also just the way that I learn things. What's up, Kessin? When Sven gets to 20, it'll be a slaughter. You think so? Well, 20 is here. Gul'dan's done with his level 1. It's going to be Radiating Faith. You've also got the Ultra Capacitors, which is a big one. Hogger's going to bounce through a few of the enemies. Diablo Souls are finished out. There's a Leap of Faith onto 1. Falstad does go down to the Hogger. Meanwhile, our Sonya on the right-hand side is split. Johanna chasing over on the left, and Greymane Anduin should get the kill onto Sonya here. She gets the spear. No leap available. All right, that's unfortunate. A double kill. As I mentioned, Ultra Capacitors, Anger Management, Censure, Hunter's Blunderbuss, and Radiating Faith. Surely nothing bad happens if you engage 19 versus 20. Surely nothing bad will happen. Vandar has no keep available, and he's got no armor. Boss and bottom could just be the win. They're actually pushing up with this. I think they do want to just win off of boss through bottom. 22 on Sonya. Camp. Wait, it's even 20s here. Wind Tunnel from the Falstad. Diablo's gonna Hellgate in, looking for 1. Leap of Faith saves the... Oh my god, Leap of Faith saves Sven. Horrify from Gul'dan off the point. Itrax did go into the haunt. Boss is arriving through bottom lane. Diablo a little bit low on HP. He goes in with the Apocalypse. Hogger with the Shockwave focusing onto Hogger. We got a Arctic Crater from the Sonya. Light Bomb Anduin. Meanwhile, Falstad's trying to take down Sven on the right-hand side. The boss is currently working on the core. Sonya and Diablo do go down. Aether chases down a ghoulish Daniel. They manage to take down Hammer, but still, Anduin gets that last hit onto Falstad. As now Brightwing is hearthing out. Diablo's respawned. He's dead. This is technically going to be a team kill, since Diablo died twice, but either way, that is going to be Team Sven taking us to a map number 3. GG, well played. welcome back, Banshee Cup, map 3. 20 heroes are banned away. Meta Madness style of draft. Garden of Terror will be our map number 3. But to break down sub points for everyone really quickly, so there's two kind of avenues. There's your base sub points in the channel, which that gets you more emote slots. So like I need to hit 800 and something sub points to get another emote slot. That won't happen for a little bit. If you, I know, Cal, yeah. I mean, but if you think about it, like someone could just gift themselves a bunch of subs for 3 months straight, and then they would have that 300 plus, and then they could get partner plus with the 70-30 split. So I see that. The Prime is BS in my opinion, because I think Prime should count towards that. But as I said before, Prime still, like, it helps us out. So if you can't tier 1 but you can Prime, that money still helps us out a ton. As, you know, we gotta pay bills and stuff. So every little bit is always appreciated. But that's what I'm saying. If you wanna do a tier 1, tier 2, or 3, as tier 3s are worth 6 sub points, reoccurring subs are what get us that partner plus. But every little bit helps the stream. Every little bit is appreciated. If you can sub, if you can't, it's all good. We do our best to manage ads so that way people aren't punished for not being able to subscribe. Map number 3, and we are getting into Garden of Terror. It is going to be first pick over to the side of Team BananaH. They did lose Alterac Pass, so they're opting for first pick priority. And it will be a Chromie to start things out. Good poke damage, good delay around objectives. You've also got things like Adhoral Anomaly for time traps to scout things out. It's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. Also good to see you back around. How you doing today, bud? I'm a little sweaty today. I'm drinking hot tea and I have a very warm blanket, so. Dan, it's always appreciated. Every little bit is always appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for the concern. Thank you for the support. Thanks for being here. There's a lot of places you can be watching HOTS content, so thanks for choosing my channel. There's a lot of stuff you could be watching on Twitch. I mean, you could be watching someone pluck their nose hairs and just chatting. I'm willing to bet there's someone out there plucking their nose hairs and just chatting. You could be watching that, but I appreciate you coming by and watching our casting. Murding Genji for the side of Team Sven. We've got Team BananaH with a Chromie, Urel, and Varian. I was wondering if we would see this Varian here for the lockdown, the charge taunt burst ability with the Chromie. Both teams need a healer. I was gonna say that might be the avenue we go down. Anduin was already played, so no Light Bomb Genji. Hey Tessa, how are we feeling? We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Today's way better than yesterday, and hopefully tomorrow's even better than today, and the day after that's even better than the other day. Why do you have a blanket? Streamers don't have legs. It's mostly to keep my stomach warm. It's just for my stomach. See, that's so you can see my stomach. I just have to keep. That's why it's only like. That's why it only goes up to here. It's just for my stomach. Anyway, sorry. We've got Vikings banned away. Okay, interesting. Not a bad, Kel!
Somebody, please get this man.
Wait, Gazlo's a bounty. Kel, thank you for the gifted sub to Dan. Dan, welcome back to the Bahamuts. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, enjoy your emotes, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, Kel, for the generosity. Gazlo is a bounty, but I believe teams can only claim a bounty once. So I'm looking on the website really quickly if there was.
The wait is over.
Gazlo was done by Team DeQuaza. So if Team Sven wins with this Gazlo, they will have a share of the bounty. Actually, that'll be our 4th team to complete a bounty. So, all right, we'll see what happens. I want to make a new tier 1 gifted sub alert. I just haven't thought of anything funny yet, so I want to make some more. I want to make some new alerts for gifted subs. I actually just want to find one new alert for tier 1 gifted sub. Zagara being played here as well. You can only do 1 bounty at a time, so I doubt we see Nidus Network Zagara. Granted, they could do it if they wanted, but let's go ahead and get into the game. You know the dealio. Time to gamble. But as we load on in, thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate every little bit. Thanks for the thanks for the resubs and the gifted sub. Y'all have been so nice to me today. Thanks for the concern and the thanks for the concern and checking on me and my back issues. So glad to be back streaming. Hopefully this is the beginning of a very big positive path for us as we get into Team Sven with a Gazlo. Played by Sven, Nano on the Genji, Aryan will be your Muradin. We've got a Captain Rex Rhaegar, Aether will be the Zagara. Left side of the map, we're going to be seeing the members of Team Banana. Something has been called, 1 minute has been called for something unclear. Okay. Itrax is the Cassia. We've got a Jahan Ayaya on the Varian. We'll see a Jean Lazelle Whitemane, Banana on the Chromie, and Urel to be played by OK Mech. I think they're probably trying to confirm whether or not they can do 2 bounties in a game. This is game 3. It is game 3. Look in the mirror. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm willing to bet they're trying to figure out if they can do 2 bounties. You missed the Joanna, yeah. We did it in map 1. We did it in map 1. You get 1 per series. We already did it. All right. Well, yeah, our gamble's still going, but unfortunately, there's no real kind of first engagement. Oh, of course, I hit the button. I was like, oh, we'll jump out. No, of course, it's they're asking for readies now. All right. Readies are there. Let's get into it, everybody.
The gates shall open in 10 seconds.
All right, Cassia with the Thunderstroke level 1, Deep Breathing for the Chromie. Varian holding his level 1. I don't think this is a Twin Blades sort of game. I think he's just going to go in. Oh, it's High King's Quest! It could be Colossal Smash. It's probably... okay. High King's Quest Varian is a very suspect level 1 talent. Oftentimes, I see it with Colossal Smash. We could see High King's Quest taunt Varian, but hey, we're going to find out in 1 level here, so... If that sways your gamble by any means, as I said, it's High King's Quest. Twin Blades Varian is a bounty. And if he does go Twin Blades, one of these teams will end up with a bounty, because there's a Gazlo on the right, and if this is Twin Blades on the left, one of the teams will win. Varian charges in, Muradin taking a bit of damage, does have that block stackage level 1. Still a few moments left on the Twitch prediction. Why can't I gamble points? It says that you gambled on 2. You might have to refresh the stream. Sometimes the gamble breaks and you might have to F5 the stream, but all I know is there's 10k on Team Sven all of a sudden. 1 level to go for level 4 Varian. I'm just like waiting with bated breath. The anticipation. Okay, Chromie, by the way, went into Time Troubles level 4, level 2. Armor buff to allies, armor debuff to enemies. Gazlo with a decent wave in top is pushing things up. Hey, what's up, Bear? Good to see you. Oh, you have 0 points? Someone must have stolen them all away from you. Charge on to Captain Rex. Alright, Varian, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Split the blade, 2-handed. He's taunt! Boo! All that anticipation for nothing. Chromie did go down in the bottom lane. Hey, what's up, Lard? Good to see you today, bud. Oh, well, that's not the button I was looking for.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Oh yeah, some countries don't allow it. Yeah, that's true. Nano, hearthing out here. Muradin able to get the dwarf toss over the wall. Yeah, if your country has gambling laws, then like if you don't even have like loot boxes, if loot boxes are a thing or not allowed in your country, then yeah, Twitch gambling isn't either. Which I find kind of dumb because it's imaginary channel point. It's like imaginary money. It doesn't really matter, but I can understand, but I'm also just like it's not real. Not everyone is supportive of C Smash tank. He didn't even take C Smash. He went taunt like a big doo-doo butt. No, we want to win the game. All right, 19 stacks for Cassia. We don't have anyone channeling the objective just yet. 7 talent here first for Team Sven. As Johanna will taunt onto Muradin. Cigar throwing a few banelings out. A lot of creep spread out by the Cigar as well. Nice job with her vision across the bottom lane. Siege Giants to be cleared out. Still first objective up and available. Gazlo just chilling in top. Channel point gamble is a gateway drug. It is. It doesn't matter, but I'm so rich. You're rich in being able to spoil my dog. Nano gets one delay. Shuriken's going through. Taunt from Varian. Cassia comes in with the fend. Bile drop down from Zagara. She's only got one stack on that. There was a timeout onto Zagara. She's trying to back away. And looks like Zagara will have a nice day at the beach. And that is a squash bug. Captain Rex is going to be temporal looped-ed. And Cassie gets that kill as well. It's a double kill over to the side of Team Banana, who are looking to shut down any sort of reverse sweep potential from Team Sven. Jean Lazelle with the channel. She's not even looking at it? I just realized. White Mane just literally like just staring off to the side as she's going for the channel there. Sven on this Gazlo pushing things up. Arian comes through with a with a charge taunt. There's going to be a righteous hammer. The body blocking is just too much. And Sven up here in top lane is probably just... Gazlo goes down in top. It's 10 talents here on the horizon for both sides. Temporal Loop's already been picked up by the Chromie. Let's cycle through the other numbers. Hey, what's up, Day? How's Trinity doing? Mr. Bandit, you are perfect. Oh, he's taking a snooze. He got that dental treat, and he's like, I'm out. Level 10's here for both sides. Genji able to swift strike away. We've got Ardent Defender, Scarlet Aegis. Cassia holding level 10. Is she going to go fishing? Is she going to go Valkyrie? It's a Nidus Network Zagara. Excuse me, it's a Devouring Maw Zagara. Ancestor Healing, Robo Goblin. Avatar Muradin, Extra Genji. We don't know what Varian's gone into just yet. I haven't seen him do an overpower or a charge every 4 seconds. She's doing really good. Oh, she's a trooper. She's just like, you know what? I'm gonna make Day's life so much easier and just be the perfect little patient. Charge in. There's a Valkyrie from the Cassia. Temporal Loop, self-cast Ancestor Healing. Captain Rex is able to back away. Jean Lazelle getting pressured by Muradin Genji. Has to back away, and no kills to be traded here, but it will be Ancestor Healing out. Varian did go into the Warbringer, so he can charge every 4 seconds. As I mentioned, Valkyrie for the Cassia. Urel, Righteous Hammer, or Avenging Wrath, Righteous Hammer. Sven tanks a Tower Shot, reducing the armor down by 10. Okay. Valkyrie, what's the cooldown? It's like 60 seconds? It is. So it's 25 to go on that. Shuriken Mastery completed out. Eye-Track's getting very low here. Cassia does go down. The Devouring Maw would have confirmed it either way. Chromie almost gets the counter kill onto Captain Rex as we have Genji on the backline trying to take down the White Mane. Rhaegar bites out onto the wave and just looks to push things up a little bit faster. We got a couple hearts out here. The Genji will delay that. Well tap immediately. Chromie gets a snipe onto Nano, who's going to jump over the wall. Taunt just came off a cooldown for our Muradin, for our for our Varian, and it seems like Captain Rex will get the channel on this objective. Did I have a new video go up? Yeah, my videos typically go up at 9 a.m. my time. It's typically when I schedule, because it works out pretty well for NA and EU. 9 a.m. on the West Coast, noon on the East Coast, and then it's around 18 CEST, so that's like dinnerish time. So it kind of works out like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the different regions. But yeah, 9 a.m. my time is when I have my videos always scheduled to go up, just because that's the consistency I like. Timeout from Chromie here as we have Genji pressured by Varian, steps away from the Gazlo Explodium charge, right? Yeah, Explodium charge. 13's on both sides. Have the subjugation for Whitemane. Probably see the shared punishment. If you're wondering, Varian High King's quest, he needs 2 more takedowns. He's gotten globes and auto attacks done. So 2 more takedowns need to be participated in. Yrel grabbing this camp. Bottom lane fort just went down, I believe. Valkyrie went fishing. Temporal loop onto the Muradin. He's got Avatar available off of cooldown. Banana low as Genji gets the X strike through. Good heal from Whitemane comes through. The Scarlet gets activated as well. And now Muradin tries to dwarf toss away. He will be able to do so with 400 and something HP. Meanwhile, in top lane, Gazlo finally works his way through this fort, and it's Team Sven slowly but surely whittling away the defenses of Team Banana. Varian charges in, and I don't think this is going to work out too well for him. There's a lot of damage on the Jean Lazelle, who does go down. Banana times out for a moment. Buys a small window to be able to get behind the fort front gate, but still Whitemane picked off. She's dead for 23 seconds. Genji jumping in with some shurikens to the face. That's a lot of damage on Varian. He goes down as well. Another kill for Team Sven, who are looking to make this reverse sweep very, very doable. Or is making this reverse sweep look very doable. Goodbye, Cassia. Goodbye, Cassia. Gordon Terrors will be spawning here for the side of Team Sven as they're almost having 16 talents here. The Stormbolt will connect into the Chromie, and they can't get the kill. Temporal Loop activated. I think that was under Rhaegar, but it still doesn't matter. Gazlo putting pressure onto the fort front gate as the Garden Terra spawned. Overgrowth Plant will lock down this tower. Excuse me, this fort in mid lane. Yrel managing bottom. Zagara pushing up top. Varian timed out. That's 30 armor to him from the Chromie. Bosses, or the Garden Terror is going to slam. Varian avoids that. Another timeout from Chromie as well. Devouring Maw trying to connect onto somebody. Johanna is low, but the Scarlet Aegis comes through. The Garden Terror. Oh, good Righteous Hammer from Yrel. Ardent Defender activated by her as we still have Siege through mid. A very low Varian trying to back away here. Getting some good heals out from Jean Lazelle. Varian, he's not going to be taken down. You don't know about dresses. Trust your gut. Just look at it this way. Dan, look at it this way. Would you wear that dress out in public? X-Strike from Genji. Team Sven, they might speedrun this map number 3. This might be the fastest map. If they take down the core here at 11, 12-ish minutes, I think this is the fastest map of Season 2 games, but it's kind of looking a little weird here. Wait a second, Temporal Loop. A very low Rhaegar doesn't get an Ancestral. You get 30-some seconds on that. Chromie does go down. Zagara is throwing some... Okay, they're looking to end here, and it seems doable. Unfortunately, that Baneling Barrage from Aether right there just hit most of the minion wave. Gazlo's still on core. Genji will go down to Yrel, unless he's got mobility here or deflect. No. Sven? No, it's not like this, not like this, not like this. Not like this! Wait, the damage over time! 12 minutes, 24 seconds, I believe, is the fastest game. GG, well played. She's 8. Yeah, so I mean, like, that's my question is, like, if would the dress be appropriate if you wore it? All right. Which team wins Garden of Terror? It was Team Sven, which I believe they have the fastest map. I believe they had the fastest map in Season 2 of Banshee Cup so far. Is this the first series Banana has lost? Group stage. Team Banana are 8 and yes, they were 4-0 in standings. They were 4-0, map record of 8-2. So they had dropped 2 maps previously, but they had not dropped a series. Yes, this is the first series Team Banana has lost. Team Sven will have a 2-3 record right now with a map score of 5 and 8. If you'd like to follow any of this with the standings, exclamation bracket. At this time, we're going to roll out some ads. We're going to get ready for our next best of 3.